I wanted to jump on my YouTube channel and do my update and review of this online opportunity called the Legacy Builders Program. If you're looking for a way to make some money online, working from home as your own boss, this is a program where you learn from a multimillionaire how to build your business from scratch. I have the link clickable in the description. I want to show you what's new inside of the program, who it's for, how it works, how you can make money, how to get started. My name is James Famba. I'm a father. I live in New York City. Before becoming a legacy builder, I already started my journey online. I've been trying to do digital marketing since 2014. So I tried the surveys that pay very little. I did the network marketing thing. My first $1,000 day after being broke for so long, I made all these promises to my wife what I was gonna do when I finally got the money. And then I never got paid because that person canceled their business like a week in, and they used to only pay us once every 2 weeks. So after experiencing that, that's when I looked for the business model where anytime you make a sale, you get access to your money instantly. It's called master resale rights. And so thanks to this program, in my first 30 days of applying the strategies, I was able to make $12,600 plus. This is not a get rich quick scheme, but I do want to break down how it can work in case you're someone at home and you're looking for something to do. You don't have to create the products yourself. You don't have to be some internet guru. You don't need a large following, and you don't have to be no heavy lifting because it's 100% online based. So I want to show you some testimonials, and then I'll break down how this helps. All right. If it's not for you, don't even worry about it. But if it's something that can help you, then this could be the thing that you need. Nothing's ever forced, right? So what I'll do is I'll go to one of mine. I'll start with this. An income disclaimer, not a get rich quick scheme. Entrepreneur vibes only. All right, so my $9 commissions, clarity. And then what I'll do is show you this, all right? Anytime you earn, you get access to your money instantly. So when I made that sale, I just gotta block the name. You can see straight to my PayPal account, $900, July 3rd. So once again, this is the program that has the business model where anytime you make a sale, you get paid instantly. It's not about get rich quick scheme. It's not about any scammy stuff. But I remember when I made a sale promoting somebody else's product, had to wait 2 weeks later to get the money, and then that person canceled a week later. So imagine if you made a sale today. Look at Kelsey, made a sale today, has access to her money today. Look at that. Woke up to a $300, right? I'm grateful forever. You just made a new sale, $300. This program, you get master resale rights. A sale, you pay, you want to get paid. Look at Jessica, 43 minutes ago. $900 in my sleep will never get old. So thankful. You can see here her notification. See that she's using Kajabi. Look, $900 payment. Big congrats, Jess. And there's so many testimonials in this community. So what I want to do now, and once again, income disclaimer, this is not a get rich quick scheme, all right? Don't look for a scam, and then if they get you, you feel like, oh, yo, man, they promised me money. This is no promise of income. So I want to start with what is the Legacy Builders program and how was it created? So first is when people are looking to make money online from home, you really only need three things. One, you need something to promote. It could be a physical product or a digital product. A lot of people are used to physical products. There's no question about it. So as an example, if I was selling this strawberry pillow, no one would say it's a scam at all. They'd be like, all right, you're selling a strawberry pillow. When somebody buys the product from you, you make a sale. But some people don't understand digital products. So e-learning is the digital product space. So what I'll show you is what made digital products really start to boom is when the pandemic happened and people were forced to be at home. So, you know, when people are forced to be at home, businesses were shutting down. People started looking for ways to make money from home, how to build businesses from home, how to learn new skills from home. So the pandemic is really what made the e-learning niche jump up so high. So what I want to do is go to Google for you, and I'll show you. You can look it up yourself, and let's go to how big is the e-learning industry, right? So right here, I went to Google, so you could do it yourself because you know your time is valuable. You don't want nobody playing with your time. So like, look, see, I went to Google. How big is the e-learning industry? The e-learning industry is substantial and rapidly growing. Current market estimates varying, but generally falling between 260 billion to 370 billion in 2024. Market analysis project the sector will continue to grow significantly, many forecasting a value of hundreds of billions and even over $1 trillion by 2030. So this means e-learning, right? E-learning is making $1 billion a day right now. This is why you see people selling online courses and online digital products and educational programs, because now people know that they don't have to leave their house to learn how to do something new. So I'm in the e-learning niche. All right. So the product that I'm sharing, the Legacy Builders program, was created by a lady named Michelle O'Neill. She's a grandma. She made her first $1 million promoting a digital product. And that's how I got introduced to her. I was in the same business that she was in, that she made the $1 million in. I made $70,000. She made $1 million. I wanted to know what she was doing. When she came out with her own program, she was sharing her strategies. So she breaks down how she builds her business, the way she gets traffic to her business, how she automates her business, a 2-hour workday so that you're able to knock out all of your income producing activities online in just 2 hours a day. So you have the rest of the 22 hours of a day to do whatever you want. And that means whatever you want. If you're an artist, imagine just working your business for 2 hours a day, and then you can spend the rest of the day in the studio because you have a business online where anytime you make a sale, you get paid 100% commissions. If you're someone who's into sports, maybe you're a skateboarder, don't matter what it is. Imagine just being focused on your internet business for 2 hours, and then after that, you're in a skate park all day. If you're a gamer, because see, it's not about judging, it's about getting your time back. If you're a gamer, imagine you just block off 2 hours of your day, knock out your income producing activities online, and then the rest of the day, if you want to be a gamer, who can tell you what to do if you can make $900 in one day? You see what I'm saying? If you're a dad who wants to spend more time with your family, that's what it was for me. My last regular job, I used to work on the weekends, 8-hour shifts, Saturday and Sunday. Never got to take my wife and daughter out anywhere, and I was only getting paid $10 an hour. So anytime I have a $900 day, I'm always making more in one day than I used to make in 2 weeks working a regular 9 to 5. So that's the power of having an online business where you have the ability to earn same-day payouts. But more importantly, you have to know how to work your business. All right, so what I wanted to cover is how the Legacy Builders program helps you work your business so that if you've ever been let hanging before, if you ever had a sponsor promising you they'd help you if you join them, then as soon as you join them, they ghost you. This is a program where every day you get daily videos from a multimillionaire with action steps to do for your online business. And it's every day. So even now, look, I'll go here. I showed you testimonials, and it's not to flex. You can learn this, and I'll break down my 5-step process. But so you see testimonials in these times now. I showed you one of mine, right? My name's James. What's up, y'all? I teach people how to do digital marketing. So you see me having a $900 day. Well, look, I'm to the community in real time. You'll see, look, 1 hour ago, 3 of our confidence to cash sprint, selling versus attraction. This is why your videos are in violation or you are getting banned. Know the difference so this doesn't happen to you. So some people, when they're trying to promote their business, they're just too commission based. Hey, you want to make money? Hey, you want to make money? Hey, you want to make money? Then it just comes off like a scam, right? In this program, once again, because we're learning from a millionaire how to do this, every day we get guidance. So look, you see that? If I click on it, look, day 23's video, selling versus attraction marketing. Now, something else that's really cool about this program is you see it's a 4-minute video for the day. So it's easy to digest. You don't have to get caught up. You don't have to feel like it's information overload. If you're willing to just plug in every day, the videos are normally, the longest a daily video will be that I've experienced is like 15 minutes. But they normally keep the daily videos under 10 minutes so that it's easy to digest and take action the same day. You know what I mean? So you could see here, there's the daily video and there's even the transcript. So if someone wanted to read it, they could click expand and they can actually read what she's saying. Right? So it's all about learning how to market the right way and not be a pushy salesman or anything like that. And look, we're having a 90-day success run where every day for the next 90 days, we get a daily video with an action step. And by following the guidance in the first 90-day success run, I made $30,600. I share this. It's not about me. My goal is to really help you, someone on the outside looking in. I know people like to compete sometimes, but your journey only starts when you start. You never know what your life could be when you have the right info and you apply it. So look, this was me last year. See James Famba, and then you can see one of my payments this year, right? No disrespect, like you see 900. So I've earned so many $900 commissions that in 3 months I made over $30,000. And it all came not because I think I'm better than anyone, because look, Allison made $30,000 as well, but it all came from being able to follow that 90-day sprint. So we're currently having our 90-day sprint, the last one of this year, and this is day 23. So if you got started today, you're not really missing out. You could go into the community the same way I clicked on day 23, right? And you don't want to try to rush. You're not racing anybody. It's you versus you. But you can go in here and you can start day one. So you see I'm at day 23, but if I just started today, start at day one, vision and consistency. And it's all about that the next 90 days straight, right? You see that 9-minute video? The reason why it's important to set a 90-day goal of your online business is because there's no get-rich-quick schemes. And you're going to see people who have experience show you that they made money, and then it looks like everybody just made money fast. But then if you come into it with that mindset, you're going to already start to get mad at your own business if you don't make money fast. That's why it's important to not think that way. It's more about understanding you start at zero, but you're not going to stay there. Because if you're willing to be coachable, every day you're going to get a daily video with an action step. So at the least, let's say you stayed committed for 90 days straight. If you only did one piece of content per day, in 90 days, you should have 90 pieces of content. You're not going to be just at zero if you were coachable. Now, what we learn how to do is something called a 2-hour workday strategy. And I'm going to share with you how I do mine, because I do it all on YouTube. And just through YouTube alone, on my personal journey, I've hit top earner leaderboards in multiple companies with a small following. If you see my YouTube channel, I don't even have 5,000 subscribers. So the key is to treat your people like they matter. Nobody's a dollar sign. If you're here, I want you to be successful with digital marketing, because I follow the golden rule. I want to be successful with digital marketing. So I can't trick you and you do bad for me to do good. It's about us all doing good, right? But you see, when you have that kind of mindset that you really want to see people win, people want to see you win. So with a small following, I've hit top earner leaderboards. Look, I'll show you this, and it's not to flex. I showed you one of my $900 commissions with this program, and I have the link clickable. Then I showed you I hit $30,000 in 90 days. So that's an average of $10,000 a month for 3 months in a row. Life goes up and down, so not every month is perfect. True entrepreneurs respect that. But I'll show you, even with another business, because of these strategies, I hit the top earner leaderboard last week. So I'll log in front of you, right? Just so you see, no trickaroo. And then I'm going to break down my 2-hour workday. And if you want a way to make money online, all you need is your smartphone, an internet connection, be willing to put in 2 hours a day. You control the time. You have control through this whole process. I'm not your OG, right? You don't have to listen to me. You're in control. But my goal is to help you. So check it out. Look, I'm going to log in front of you. and then we get into strategies. If this is helping you, like this video, share, subscribe. My name's James. I'm a dad. I used to do music. I still love it. So look, I'm logging in this in front of you. Look, log in. You see it loading in front of you. I'll go right here to system, leaderboard. I'll click on it in front of you. See it loading. And look, James Famba, number 4, September 28th to October 4th, 2025, last week. So you see that with these strategies, not only am I having $900 days, see hello James Famba, or being able to hit like what I showed you, $30,000 months, and it's not to flex, but I'm also on top earner leaderboards with different opportunities. So you could do this. And what I'm sharing is I hit all of that right here with this YouTube channel that you're watching me on. So this is proof you don't need to have a large following. All right, so let me get into my strategies for you. And if you want a way to build up your income with me, I have the link in my description. When you get started with me, just send me a message. I think I put my Facebook details there. I'm gonna send you my personal daily routine to help you. All 100% free advertising. So let's break it down to simplicity first, because I know people try to confuse you to make it awkward. To make money online with digital marketing, you only need 3 things, all right? So repeat that with me, 3 things. Number 1, something to sell, and it's your choice. It could be a physical product or a digital product. Digital marketing is just selling it online. You know what I'm saying? So it's your choice. I chose to sell a digital product, but you just need something to sell. Next, you need a system to help you sell it so that you don't feel like a recruiter, right? Because this is what happens. Imagine if you put up a short form piece of content on YouTube, like a YouTube short, and let's say it gets over 1,000 views. And let's just say 100 people all want info about your thing that just got 1,000 views. If you don't have a system, can you picture yourself answering 100 people's questions? Like, you might get burned out by person number 5. What if the first person is a clown? Everything is a joke to them. By the time you're done answering them, you're a little tired and winded. What if the second person is a disgruntled MLMer? They got scammed by someone else. Now you have nothing to do with that past. You're over here helping people for real, but they want to take out their anger on you. After person number 2, you might be like, man, forget that. And then what if person number 3 is a spy? They promote something similar. So it's like if you're McDonald's, they're Burger King. You got burgers and fries, they got burgers and fries. If you're Colgate, they're Crest. You got toothpaste, they got toothpaste, right? What if the third person's a spy? They're not even gonna join your thing. They're just gonna ask you questions to see your sauce. All right, this is how this person answers. All right, I'm gonna answer similar. This is this person's funnel. All right, I'm gonna do, yo, you know how many times that happens to me where people will opt into my website, like looking for clues. And it's like, yo, I'm using a done for you automated system. I'm using the proven high converting system that everybody gets. No secret there. It's just like if you bought a McDonald's, you don't change up the McDonald's. The golden arch still is there. If the Big Mac was number 1 on the menu, it's still number 1 on the menu. It's like buying a franchise. So I'm using a done for you automated system. People look for clues because they haven't realized that the key to connection is in how you treat your audience. So like I have people with a small YouTube following. I have people who have joined me in every business I ever promoted. I have one lady, I love her so much. Her name is Terry. Terry has joined me in everything I've ever promoted. From one person, I've made over $1,000. And she's not a dollar sign, but I want to pay homage to Terry. I'm going to show you. I'm going to go on my email and I'm going to just show you some proof from Terry. And picture this, because this is why I love doing this and teaching you how to make money online using YouTube. I want you to picture creating your own YouTube channel, right? It's free. So from your smartphone, you can create your own YouTube channel. Now, I want you to picture, sorry, I get so hyped. I want you to picture having your own channel and you pick one main topic that your channel is going to be about. So for me, it's how to make money online. It's like, yo, forget a regular job. You're going to make money as your own boss, right? So shout out to all the people with the regular jobs. We need them. But this is for you if you want to be able to make money from home. My channel is about that. So picture if you had a topic that your channel was going to be just about, and then you started to create content to really help people. You're not trying to take advantage of people. You're not trying to just sell products to them. You're really passionate about this topic. Like, I love talking about making money online, showing proof that I did it because I know other people can do it, showing testimonials, walking through strategies. I love it. I love it for real. So imagine you find that thing you love and you talk about, and you stay committed long enough that you start to get subscribers. But everybody who subscribed to you, they subscribe to you for that topic. This is how you build a super targeted following. So now you can picture, like, before I even hit 4,000 subscribers, I made my first $100,000 with digital marketing using YouTube. Look, the same company, I'll show you guys this. This is when I hit $70,000 earned. And I'm not trying to flex my results, but this is my real life experience with a small channel. So if I could do it, I know you can. And if you're willing to be coachable, I know I could teach you how to do it, because no fancy equipment, no need to be a guru. It's really just only promoting something you believe in and then staying committed. When other people quit, you're still there. You know what I'm saying? Really that simple. When other people quit, you're still there. This is what I mean. Check it out. This is Power Lead System. Look, see, this is when I crossed $70,000. This is Jeff. They were interviewing me. This is the same leaderboard on this year. This was them interviewing me like years ago, because I've made over $100,000 with this just one company, right? So with this one company, I made over $120. The whole point is I did that with less than 4,000 followers or subscribers on my YouTube channel, because I stuck with one business and I stayed committed long term. So in the beginning, nobody was checking for me. Nobody was buying from me. But I would be doing reviews every day. And every time I learned something new, I would share it on my channel. So really just documenting my journey. And then I started to get leads. How? And then I would make bonuses like, yo, when you get started with me, I'm going to share how I got my leads. Just like now, I have a bonus where when you take action with me in the online business that I'm a part of, I send you my personal daily routine, and it's how I create content on Facebook and YouTube. I give you my exact strategies. I even give you my AI training, how to create an AI twin and have you and use AI to help you create content. Now, I do it from the heart still, but there's people who they feel like, yo, man, I'm busy. And you can teach AI how to sound like you. But I give you my daily routine when you get started with me in these times now. But back then, I made my own. As I learned, I created my own bonus material where it would be the strategies that I learned. And that's what helped me stand out from everyone else. All right, so the three things you need to make money online is, one, something to sell. I did it with digital products. So even back then, that was with marketing systems. Those are still digital products, right? There's no physical holding of a marketing system, an email builder, a capture page, autoresponder tool. That's still a digital product. Education, because people need to learn, that's a digital product. Even music now is a digital product. So there's a lot. Ebooks are digital products. Planners are digital products. Apps are digital products. So digital products make money. And then here's a funny story. Blockbuster had a chance to buy Netflix for $60 million. I don't know if you guys ever heard that story, right? I showed you enough proof of results, so you see I really get results. I'm not trying to flex on you. I would love to earn your subscribership though, because my goal is to help 1,000 dads make $10,000 in a month with digital marketing. So I can't do that alone, but you guys can see here, I'm a dad. I've had my own $10,000 months. You see me have $900 days. You see me get interviewed by companies. So, you know, I'm here to help you win, but just sharing some of my story along the way. And I thought I was gonna be doing music. So you can learn this, right? Anyway, let me show you this. Go to Google. Blockbuster Netflix. Right? Because this is wild. This is wild. So look at this. I'm going to read it. This is why you want to be open to digital products. Remember the Blockbuster Netflix story? Look, Blockbuster and Netflix story is a classic tale of disruption and missed opportunity, where the established video rental giant Blockbuster infamously rejected a chance to Netflix in 2000. So Blockbuster could have bought Netflix in the year 2000. Blockbuster, powerful and dismissive of Netflix's mail order DVD model, declined a $50 million acquisition offer, a decision seen as one of the biggest business blunders of all time. While Blockbuster failed to adapt, Netflix successfully built a dominant streaming service, eventually leading Blockbuster to bankruptcy in 2010. So if you don't sell digital products, you're Blockbuster. If you sell digital products, does that make sense? If you think digital products are not real, you're Blockbuster. Blockbuster thought Netflix's model was not going to work. Blockbuster really thought that, check it out, now that everybody has Netflix, you could be at home dressed how you want in your PJs and you can watch a movie. Blockbuster thought you would like it better if you had to change your clothes, leave your house, hop in your vehicle, travel, wait in traffic, finally get to the location, wait for parking, find the movie you want to rent. Hopefully it's not taken by other people in there. Wait in line, get told when you have to bring it back or you get a late fee. Hop back in your vehicle, wait in traffic, drive home, change your clothes, watch the movie, have to watch it again a couple of times, get dressed, hop in the car, wait in traffic. Blockbuster thought that was gonna be, that people enjoyed that. Netflix was like, I think people would love to be able to just stay at home. So you see, digital products gives you the ability to stay at home. So this is why I chose to sell digital products. Also because you get higher profit margins with digital products. The Legacy Builders program is 100% online based, and there's 4 digital products that we sell. We have the Launchpad product. It teaches someone how to launch their business into profit in 7 days. It teaches somebody how to build their following from scratch, how to turn their following into customers. It teaches somebody how to post high converting pre-written ads on high traffic websites. So it's called an introvert's dream because you don't have to show your face to build your business, right? And my bonus, if you get started with me, even with the Launchpad, which is our entry-level package, I'm gonna send you my personal daily routine where you're gonna learn how to create an AI twin and have your AI creating content for you. So then you don't gotta even worry about photo shoots or buying new clothes or being on camera, you know, because it takes courage and confidence to do this, you know, but it feels good to let go and just be who you know you're meant to be. So I feel like I'm right where I'm supposed to be when I'm doing this right now, helping you learn how you could do this, because this has helped me have $10,000 months. And that's my goal, is to help you have a $10,000 month. So we're all in alignment right now. All right. So I chose digital products because you can get 100% profit. I didn't have to create the program myself. That takes a long time. And I'm an overthinker. If I made my own product, I'm such an overthinker. Everything got to be perfect. The title got to be perfect. The price points are going to have to be perfect. If one person complains that my product don't work, I'm going to be right back at the drawing board. And in reality, you know, there's no perfect thing. There's pros and cons, and it's what you make of it. So what I love about the Legacy Builders program is that it has created so many success stories that it's proof. If you're willing to be coachable, you can be one of them. I was one of them. Many of my personal referrals have become success stories because of the Legacy Builders program. You know, I'll show you one of my personal referrals. I'll show you a pastor who got started with me. So I showed you the Blockbuster Netflix story. If you don't sell digital products, you're Blockbuster, right? If you're open to sell digital products, you're Netflix. People want to be able to stay at home Think about it. When people started ordering clothes from like Amazon and books and stuff, and then food from Grubhub, if you can order food from home, and then you can order clothes from home, and then you can order movies from home and entertainment from home, it was only a matter of time where you'd want to be able to make money from home. So it's you versus you if you fight against the ability to do something from home that can make you money when you can do everything else from home now. You can order some clothes right now from home and it will come to your door. You can order a new pair of sneakers. You could order your favorite meal and it'll come right to your door. So why wouldn't it be possible for you to order your own online business that teaches you how to build something online and gives you the ability to sell it and get paid from people all over the world online? It's just natural. It's just natural. Yeah, yeah, natural. Right? It's natural. So anyway, let me show you this. Let me show you one of my personal referrals. His name is Antonio Cobbs. He's a pastor. Shout out to you, Antonio. I like these kind of beats. Remember, I used to do music. Shout out to my team having $900 days. Antonio Cobbs, Allen had a $900 day recently. Lewis, Ron, Olu Funky. Shout out to all of you guys and everybody else and everybody who joins me in the future. I want you to know you are in the right place at the right time, making the right decision because you deserve more. I know how fear tries to make you feel like you're going to get played. The way you beat fear is by giving it a time frame. Oh, you won't make no money. For how long? I'm going to stay committed for a year. Let's see if you can beat me down for a year. Oh, it won't work for you. For how long? I'm going to stay committed for a year, right? All you got to do is face that thing. Oh, you're not good enough. All right, for how long? My first YouTube video sucked. And now look, with less than 5,000 subs, I showed you I hit the leaderboard. I'm having $900 days. So whatever fear is trying to hold you back from is proof that that's where you need to go. And you're wise enough to know when it's not, though. So there's a difference between fear, like if you're looking at something physically dangerous that can really harm you for real, or fear of learning a new skill that can put you in the place where you want to be. If you're watching me, you're here because you want to make money online. So you're in the right place. You are in the right place. Now let me show you one of my personal referrals, Antonio Cobbs. He's a pastor and he works in the medical field. And he's having $900 days because of the Legacy Builders program. I am a legacy builder. I'm sharing what the program's about. Just also having fun because I'm live for 1 hour. That's part of my 2-hour workday. I will break that down. But I just want you to see people who are with me are winning. And I believe if you get with me, you can win as well. Like, yo, James, that's cocky. Are you recruiting? Yup, join me. Join the winners and let's win together. Everybody want to be soft about it and skadoodle around an online business. This also why you get nervous. Like, yo, dog, I know you're trying to sell something to me, so I just come out with it. Yup, join a team. We got 4 products to pick from. Pick the one in your price point, because as soon as you sell it, you make your money back. And there's no monthly fees ever. So let's get you to your first 10 sales, right? Then you 10x your money. All that soft stuff. Anyway, let me show you one of my personal referrals, making money. And then let's jump back into the legacy builder. Word, shout out to the thumbs up, right? Forget all that soft entrepreneurship. That's why it got you nervous about starting. Like, yo, dog, you don't even believe in it. I'm over here just looking like one of Bebe's kids, hoodie on with the chain on, right? With the rose gold Rosie Perez on the wrist today. I got Rosie. Let's join the team. Word, shout out to Rosie. You know how people are when they finally get stuff they want, they just name it stuff. Like, I done named it all different. Some days it's Axl Rose. Like, yo, dog, stop it. Like, when I wear the iced out watch, like, yo, man, stop it, B. Like, oh, yeah, I'm mad just because I threw on Axl Rose today. Okay. Okay. Just having fun. I appreciate y'all. You gotta have fun with your business. If not, then you don't really love it. Like, look, I got my Keep It Real marketing t-shirt on. But man, I put it in the washer. It stretched the neck out so nasty. I had to wear the chain because it was like, oh. But you see, keep it real marketing. You got to believe in yourself. Invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Invest in yourself. And then you can do all of that on your channel. That's what I'm saying. My channel is Keep It Real Marketing. See, Keep It Real Marketing. Invest in yourself, man. You can win. And check it out. If anybody doesn't like what you do, block, Scooby-Doo, block. What are you worried about? We worry too much and we overcomplicate things. I'm here to help you unlock. You got this. So look, now I'm going to show you a testimonial. Nobody's a dollar sign. So the only reason I'm showing you this referral with his name, YouTube, forgive me, right? Because they were like, oh, is because they're getting a positive result. And I want you to see. Imagine if this was you. All right. So let me type his name. And we also have payment plans. So I have something called Pay in 4 with PayPal, where you could get started and split your payments in 4. So that's what Antonio did. So check it out. This is another $900 day from your boy with the freaking stretched neck, right? See, I'm making fun of myself. I don't think I'm better than you. Let's get this money together. I have my link in the description. So you see Antonio, he used the Pay in 4 option. But look, I made $900. So that was a $900 day. And I have the link in the description. I will send you my daily routine. So you see Antonio. Now here he is on Facebook. Shout out to Antonio. Oh snap, look, Paul, one of my people, and he's crushing it. But look, Antonio, he's a real person. Look, I'll scroll down. You see he's a pastor. See that? So you know I'm not going to play with none of the Lord's people. And you're one of the Lord's people. I'm not playing with you. We rise together. We rise together. Look, him and his wife. Look, this is him having a $900 day. Talking about it. It's him being a pastor. Here's him having another $900 day. And check it out. I have a 1 hour long instrumental because I go live for an hour. This is how I know I'm live for 1 hour. When my instrumental is done, then I know I was live for an hour. So I've been live for 37 minutes. Giving you the sauce. 2 hour workday. But look, check it out. This is Antonio.
If you knew him, Tony, I've been in healthcare for the past 28 years. Now I show struggling parents how they can earn an income from the comfort of their home. Look, last night, me and my family, we went out for ice cream. And while we was out for ice cream, my business continued to work in the background for me because it's automated. This is also how I was able to earn $900 commission while watching TV because, again, it's on autopilot. I didn't have to cold call anyone. I didn't have to chase friends or family. In fact, I didn't speak to anyone, period. Warren Buffett, being one of the richest men in the world, he said, if you've not found the way to make money, you'll sleep. You'll work until the day you check out of here. Look, I don't know your situation, but if you're looking for a way to work less and earn more, you're tired of working those extra shifts, tired of working that second job, come in ready, I'd love to send you out this info.
Big congrats, Antonio Cobb. So you see Antonio, and he took action with me last year. No one's a dollar sign. I'm only showing you my people because by following the training, they've made their money back and went on a profit. I've helped many dads hit their first $10,000 month. Look, that was last year. So you see last year, and look, he made this $900 commission. This was pretty recent. Look, August 10th. Get rich quick scheme. And look, Paul, who just commented on my post, he's someone else who took at me. I'll show you it this way. And I'm not trying to flex results, but I'll just trust the universe. Since Paul liked it in real time, I'll show you Paul. So like, look, I'm going to type my name in, James Famba. And I do have the link in the description. If you want to have an online business that has no monthly fees, now it does cost money, but you only pay for your business one time. And there's 4 different packages. So the top package is $900 one time and a $39 website fee. I bought the top package, but I showed you multiple $900 sales. I bought it because you get master resale rights. So it only took me 1 sale to make my money back and break even. Tony's one of my personal referrals. And look, this was him having a $4,000 month. So I'm only sharing this because I know it works. I know it works. There's no get rich quick scheme, so I can't guarantee you results. I know that you won't be left hanging, right? I know that you'll be in the right environment to grow. And if ever you need support, it's important that you work with the right people, especially with master resale rights. Look, I'll show you another testimonial of mine after, but master resale rights. You want to keep in mind, when you get paid, your customer is paying you directly. So you don't want to treat people like a dollar sign, because that person who's joining your business, they're putting their money right in your pocket. Every time I've made a sale, that person knew that they were joining me. So they knew, all right, James just got paid this money. You want to treat people good so that they want to pay you. Like, I'll show you one of the dads who got started with me. His name is Lewis. He was like, hey, bro, you got that 900? Like, he made sure that I got it. You treat people good and you want them to win, and you have something where they can win. It's not some hidden agenda. Yo, I'm telling you, this is how I started having $10,000 months and how I'm helping dads do it. Now, let me flip the camera again, because I could go into overload with the convo, and I've been live for 41 minutes. I'm only going to stay live for an hour. Look, in this program, 3,000 days. I'm going to send you my daily routine when you get started with me. Look, Devon made a $900 day and said he's been inspired. He loves watching my tips when I go live. See that? You're not a dollar sign to me. Here we are right here. So look, this was me having another $900 day while out at my daughter's school for her award ceremony. This is why I love helping dads. If you're not a dad and you're a mom, or you're just a younger cat, you're just enjoying life, I still love helping you make money, but I feel like dads, we take our business more serious. Sometimes they might think I'm playing around, or like, yo, will this work? Or yo, are you trying to get me? Or like laughing. But I know what it feels like when your back is against the wall and you can't even joke around, you know? So like, I come at it like that. Like, I know some of you guys cannot joke around. You're super funny when things are good, but when you need to make your life better, like, you really can't joke around at the moment, right? So I know what that's like. So look, you see Paul right here. Hey, everybody, that's my and you see where he just liked one of my Facebook posts. Look, let me go right here. So I showed you Antonio. Look, you see Paul Barletta. Which post of mine did he like? And remember, I told you I was going to give you my AI bonus training. So look, this is an AI image of me as a janitor, and an AI image of me. YouTube made me rich. And I showed you guys, I made my first 100K on YouTube. And even this $900 sale, I made it from YouTube. So you see, but using AI. So if you don't want to show your face, but you see Paul like that. Anyway, let me stay and look at Paul right here. Now, this is what I mean about treating your people good. This was him last year, but you see, just now he liked my post. If I'm treating my audience like trash, they would not be happy. What I'll do is I'll click on him and you'll see that he's having $900 days. Look, a man of God. We're under the light of the Creator. So it's a we thing. It's not me trying to get you. It's me trying to help you. So only take action if you want to have a successful online business and you want to work with someone who's getting positive results, who can help you from personal experience, who does not run away from problems, because they do happen. You can't have a get rich quick mindset if you're really going to change your life around. You got to just be clear. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me get some hearts or 100 or something if you understand that. You got to be clear. So like, look, you see here all of these where he's sharing his results. Sorry, guys. Life happens. That's just something with the computer. It'll go down. Whatever it does, there we go. Right, and I'll put the music back on. I just like to have a vibe because I'm into music. But anyway, look at Paul. Another $900 legacy sale 2.0. To God alone be the glory, right? So he got started with me, but he's not over here. Yo, James, you're the one. It's always the Creator. I'm just super grateful to have found this program and it works. And there's no guarantee, but if Paulie could do it, he's in his 60s, then I believe that you can do it as well, right? But you see, that's one $900 sale. Let's go to another. So you've seen he made one $900 sale so far. Let's keep going. And I have the link in the description. Look, Legacy 2.0, $900 commission. You could do this. So that right there would be $1,800. Look, another $900 last night just before going to sleep. So let's just say 3 sales. That would be $2,700. There's no monthly fees, so he already made his money back. Look, another $900 day. Do not give up on your dream. So what would that be? $3,600 if we were pocket watching. No monthly fees. You see that? I'll go to one more page. So you see, I showed you Paulie got started with me. Look, another legacy builder sale. Life just keeps getting better. Another $900. That would be $4,500 if we're pocket watching. Another legacy builder sign up. What would that be? 5,400. So he's already in profit mode. Look, another $900 legacy builder sign up. They just keep coming in. Look at that. So you can see another one of my personal referrals crushing it. Look, big shout out. Welcome to Chris. Another one. He has 29 pages of testimonials. So that's what I mean. You can see my personal referrals are getting positive results because I don't treat my audience like a dollar sign. None of my YouTube videos have a lot of views like that, but I make sales from them. I don't have a large following at all, but you can see the people who join me still like me. So that's better than trying to treat you like a dollar sign. What I was going to show you, I wanted to respect privacy, but I wanted to show you just one of the people. Her name is Terry, and maybe I won't, but maybe I should because I said it. What do you think? I don't want to overcompensate proof of results. I was going to show you that Terry has joined me in multiple things. And just that one person alone, I've made over $1,500 from one person. And then just imagine if you have a following of, now I have close to 5,000 subscribers. But imagine if you have just 1,000 subscribers and there's 100 people who they rock with you and they'll buy from you. Just 100 people. But imagine what that looks like, because that's kind of what I have. Not everybody's going to buy from you. I look at it like this. There's a lot of artists that I support. I love their music, but I'll keep it real. I never bought none of their music, but I do like it. I watch their videos. I listen to their songs. I enjoy their songs, but I never went and bought their music. Maybe you've experienced that. There's artist songs that you do like, but you didn't just buy the music. And then they have their fans who really buy their music, buy their merch, pay for their concert tickets, go to their meet and greets. I wasn't ever that type with any of my favorite artists. So you got to look at it in reverse engineer. When you build a following, there's going to be people who follow you because they support you, like, yo, they love your content. They watch you when you're on. And then look, if your channel's monetized, thank you. You're still supporting me without buying from me. But then you're going to have that core base that does buy from you. So that's why I'll say, imagine when you get to 1,000 subs, picture if there's even, let's just say even 20 people. But if you're selling a $900 package like I am, 20 people buy a $900 package from you. 900 times 20 is $18,000. Now, from just 20 people, you've made $18,000. And they all wanted the product that you have. So they're not like, yo, you got my money and ran off. They're like, oh, snap. Yo, I'm about to learn from a millionaire how to build my business the right way. I'm going to get an automated system that does 90% of the work for me, and I can earn $900 commissions. James, let me get that link. Right? So let me show you one more of my personal referrals. I showed you Antonio Cobbs, a pastor, have a $900 day. Then I showed you Paul, just because he liked one of my posts now. So I showed you where when I made $900 at my daughter's award ceremony, he was like, yo, that's my sponsor. I clicked on his image and I scrolled through. You see him participating, engaging with people. I showed you him having so many $900 days. We went past $5,000 earned, no monthly fees. So the reason why we also go big, because you don't have to, but with the Legacy Builders program, listen to the name, Legacy Builders. Are you building a legacy for yourself if you're playing small? There's nothing wrong with playing small. But those, when you can make $900 a sale, if your goal was to make $100,000 in a year, which is an excellent mark, if you're a dad and you want to be able to treat your family, this is why one of my goals, and I have no control over how I do this, but this is my true intention. One of my goals is to help you have a $10,000 month. I know there's way more money out there than that. But when I had a $10,000 month, this is what I experienced. Number one, right? I was already behind on things. And let's keep it real. There's times when you're behind on bills you know you need to pay, but you're like, all right, I'll get to it with my next money. And then life happens and it gets really high. I was at a point where bills were really high. I was at a point where, look, I think people are reaching out to me at the same time, but I was at a point where bills were really high on me. I was at a point where I needed to get our floors done and it cost $1,800. I was at a point where I needed to take my wife and my daughter out more. If you're a dad, you know what I'm talking about, where you're work. You're doing it because you're about making money, but you don't realize the people that you love are like, yo, you just work all the time. Like, when are we gonna have fun again? All of that was due in my life. I was just grinding on my online business. I was making money, but I was just locked in just business. When my wife and daughter want to do something, I'm just giving them the money. Like, all right, y'all go. I'm staying home. Study, business. So it was like things were due for a change, you know? And when I had my first $10,000 month with the Legacy Builders program, my first 30 days, it was actually $12,600. This is what it was for me, because I didn't come from a silver spoon background and I wasn't already up. I was behind. So the first thing is I paid off all of the bills that I was behind on. So that was like a couple thousand down, but I did it. It feels so good when you can at least breathe again. And some of you guys, you don't know that feeling because you still have debt and bills to pay off. This is why we go big. You're knocking them down $900 chunks at a time. It's like when I needed, the floor cost $1,800. If I would have tried to do that with $100 commissions, and there's nothing wrong with that, I would need 18 sales. But since I did it with $900 commissions, it only took me 2 sales to make $1,800. And because we get master resale rights where we get paid 100% of the money, I got paid the full $900 each time. Now it's up to you to make sure you track your money for Uncle Sam purposes. But when you get your money paid right away, have money management skills, but you could use your money, right? Just manage it. So like I was able, when I 12,000, paid off all the back due bills.